my best buddy Philippe again from Board&Dice, and we are going to talk about one of the most anxiety-inducing games that I have ever experienced. I mean that in the best way. We are, of course, talking about 5 Minute Chase.
Yes, in this game, one player is escaping from the prison and a second player is chasing that player. The pressure is really high and you can see that the policeman is coming for you.
Yeah.
And as a policeman, you feel that, oh my God, he's escaping so fast.
Yeah, there are waves to the anxiety and the chase.
Yes.
When you think about a car chase or like a Prison Break movie, there's always like the narrow misses.
Oh, yeah.
And this really creates those moments in a fantastic way.
So how the game works, the runner gets those 2 stacks of tiles. This guy needs to find the perfect tile and add to the city, like that. And you can say that easy peasy, yeah? But no, you need to match some few rules. First of all, roads need to be connected. Second, the major thing is that there are police cars on the road and you need to put a road with tree to like hide behind to move forward. So those few simple rules plus the pressure means that you will be panicked because in a second those roads start to be like, wow, how I can, like, you don't know
and
how,
you can't go back. So once you kind of have made your fate, you've made your choice and you have to stick with it.
Yeah, but on the way, so your goal as a prisoner is to end up your game in a hideout. To do that, you need to lay those tiles. So you need to find cash, keys, and map. Then you will be able to perform this tile and finish your round, and you will score some points.
Matching this is hard, but then when you look at these tiles here, your map, your car, and your keys, they're actually the hardest to play because there's tons of police surrounding those resources. So you think you're getting away, but every single time you place a card with trees, you actually need to make sure that you have that open to place one of these.
So it is
in your
very
panic,
strategic.
Yeah, in your panic, you're not really thinking about strategy as the other person is placing these markers and getting closer and closer and closer to you. You're just like, I gotta get away, and then suddenly you don't have a way to collect those resources.
So you need to act smart from the beginning.
Which, you know, I'm great at. It sprawls across the table, and it's completely unexpected. I mean, this is all laid out, and you can think, oh yeah, it's always going to be like that, but it'll wrap around and go in circles around itself if you keep getting away and keep collecting these different items that you need. So it's impossible to predict how the path is going to get laid out every time.
And what's more, because we only described what a prisoner is doing, but in the same moment, the second player is playing as policeman, and he goes from one tile to another and put those clues on every tile, try to like catch you. So his job is very different. He is looking on witnesses, those little faces on each part of a tile. So every tile is split on 4 parts, and each part includes some faces pointing in different directions. I don't know if you see it correctly.
Just to be clear, the dogs count as witnesses.
Yes. If we are here and the next tile is placed here, this means that the prisoner went that way. So you need to point a section with most faces pointing according to that direction. So on this tile, there is a dog and the lady pointing that way. No one here, one boy here, and no one here. So
that's the clear answer.
That's the clear answer. So you put this marker that represent this section with the most faces pointing that way. So you move on the next tile and on the next tile. So you need to be fast by placing those markers here, and the last tile is the tricky one.
Yeah, that's where you have to corner them.
Yeah, you need to block your prisoner. To do that, you need to mark section with most faces pointing in the opposite, and this makes the brain wash
Yeah, it's you get in this rhythm where you're like, I'm gonna get him, oh crap, now I have to look the other way.
And in the same moment, the other player, so the prisoner, is in panic because oh my god, and there is this final touch is that when a prisoner will be able to place the tile before a policeman put a token, the policeman will
then
need to switch again, and
it's that moment is the most mind-altering moment when I play this game, because I just have such a hard time switching the mentality back and forth. It seems simple, but when the adrenaline is pumping, it's not that simple.
The round is end or when in two ways. The prisoner will be catched, or the prisoner will escape, so this means he will end up in this place. And you switch your roles, and this is the funny part, because you will be jumping from one perspective to another, so you can't be like, okay, in next turn I will be much better. Then you need to switch to be a prisoner, then you switch back to a policeman, and this is very intense.
We've talked about, in order to get to the hideout, you need your 3 items.
Yes.
A lot of times the game doesn't even get that far because you might get caught, but then you have to check to make sure that in the heat of the moment, everyone did everything right.
Because if a policeman catch a prisoner, but if he did any mistakes here, the prisoner will score points.
The win conditions, are 2 golds,
2 gold or 3 silvers, or 1 gold to 1 silver. Yeah.
And you switch positions, so you'll experience as the runner, and then you'll experience as the chaser, and you'll keep flipping back.
And the game goes even more crazy. Depends on the player counts.
Yeah, I played with 3 players, and that was bananas. Because sometimes you know that you get in a really good rhythm with someone, and then other times it's not so good. So if you're both the runners running away and you have a great rhythm, it's really easy to keep passing the decks of cards back and forth.
You need to know that when you play in 3 players, there's one policeman who is catching 2 runners, but they are not running in different direction. They are using the same path, and they can lay those tiles one after another. So I'm waiting for you, and then, come on, play this tile.
And then as soon as they play it, you may have thought you had something, but you don't know until they play their thing. So you might have to switch, because you guys can switch your hands back and forth as much as you want, but you can never have both at once. So you have to remember what was in the other one as you get down to the wire. It's nuts.
Yeah,
it's bonkers. Well, guys, if you have enjoyed playing 5 Minute Chase, I want to hear about it in the comments. Tell us what crazy things went down when you tried to play. Tell us whether you like running or chasing more,
or who was the loudest person.
Who screamed the loudest, who said the most obscenities. That's what I want to know. You really find out who you truly are when you play 5 Minute Chase.
I saw a person who screamed inside himself, like it was like
a silent scream. Like he looks zen, but the eyes can just tell
like,
you
you can easily read that he is inside.
He's dismantling his existence in his mind. Awesome, guys. Well, come give us a like and a subscribe on YouTube so that you can watch more awesome videos about games from Board&Dice. So yes, youtube.com/ActivePlayerNetwork. You can find us on Facebook.com/ActivePlayerNetwork. You can find us on Instagram for lots of great photos of game components, little videos. You can find us out and about in the world on our Instagram story at Active Player Network. Or, of course, you can find us on Twitter for all sorts of arousing discussion on Active Player Net. So we will see you out there in the internet land. And hopefully at our next show. We'll be at PAX Unplugged next, so come say hi to us. Bye, guys.
Bye.